Good evening. Welcome to the Sandbox Love Podcast. I'm your host, Aola. Thank you for tuning in. Super Bowl recap. Let's talk about it. The game was an exciting game, but it was a one-half game for the most part. The game was over by halftime. You would think a team that's going for a three-peat now would have more urgency now to play a little harder. I just feel like the Kansas City Chiefs came out super flat. Philadelphia really came out aggressive and just stepped on them immediately, and the Eagles were the best team all season long. They really deserved the championship last night, and they went out and took it. You would think they were the team that was destined for a three-peat. Mahomes came out flat. Andy Reid's game plan was lackluster, and Kelsey didn't even show up. He didn't even come out of the locker room, in my personal opinion. Shout out to Saquon Barkley, man. That boy deserved, the championship after everything he's been through. The Giants are kicking themselves right now. The fact that you choose Daniel Jones over Saquon Barkley is still madness to me at this point. Especially when you ended up cutting Daniel Jones at the end of the day. Saquon Barkley showed the world that, the running back position is still valued and still key in the NFL. So, salute to him. Salute to Philadelphia Eagles. I know somewhere Wallow and Gilly are, wilding out somewhere. City of Philadelphia, you guys deserved it, man. You guys were the best team from the beginning of the year to the championship game last night. It's well deserved. Now, we got to talk about it. The halftime show. It was a mid-level performance for me. I've seen other Kendrick Lamar shows that were a lot better, a lot energetic. But let's be honest, man. The level of disrespect was on an all-time high last night. Starting from Samuel L. Jackson introing the performance to Serena Williams crip walking on stage. Listen, I'm not going to go into her previous past with Drake and all that kind of other foolishness. Not me. I'm just going to talk about the reality of the situation. That was an all-time high of disrespect. Like, the industry is telling you something, Drake, at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, your previous situation with Meek Mills, back to back, that was a bop. It got nominated for a Grammy. But the fact that Kendrick Lamar got 4 Grammys, he won 4 Grammys off of a diss track, and then they allowed the diss track to go on live TV. The boy filmed a movie last night. It was a movie. Like, come on, there's no way around it. It was a movie at your expense. Man, I get it. Money cures all. But I don't know if it cures this situation at the end of the day. Man, to me, and I know somebody's in Drake's camp right now telling him, like, listen, there's no way around this. You got to shoot the fade. Like, real talk. You got to shoot the fade. We can call it a charity boxing match, a charity MMA fight. And at the end of the day, Drake, you don't even have to put up the money. If you just challenge Kendrick to a squabble, as they call it in the West Coast, or shooting a fade, I guarantee your millionaire friends are going to put up the money for you. But at the end of the day, there's no way around it. This has to be met with physical confrontation. Not your homeboys doing it. Not some C or D level rapper that's associated with you. No, you have to do this. Listen, I'm giving you the playbook right now. We can wrap it up as charity. We're gonna get in the ring. We're gonna get in the octagon for like a charity match, and the proceeds we're gonna donate to the people who survived the wildfires in LA, or feed the hungry, whatever. But at this point, there's no way around it. You gotta shoot the fade. Last night was a different level of disrespect. And let's really break it down and think about it. There was hundreds of thousands of people at that game last night. Then there was around, I want to say 250 million viewership. And they weren't blanking out words. And I won't repeat the P word that the man said about you. Nah. Right now I'm crafting up a challenge where we get in a ring and we hash it out there. Because at that point, man, you going away for 3 to 4 months ain't gonna do it. You dropping new music ain't gonna do it. Gotta throw them hands, Drizzy. Gotta throw them hands. Thank you for, taking in the podcast. Like, subscribe. Tell a friend, man. Peace.